I had a few questions about left hand position when playing the accordion and what to do with the left hand. So when you insert your hand here, the strap isn't super tight, right? It's plenty of space for me to move my hand. But when I actually play, what I do is I take the heel of my hand, so this part, and I anchor it on the side of the accordion. So I basically, like, I don't know, glue it there or whatever, right? Attach it there. And then what I'm doing is I'm just pivoting my hand like this. I'm not moving like that. And this helps me to know where I am in relation to the keys or the buttons that I'm playing. And it also helps me control the bellows, particularly if I'm standing up playing. Now when I'm sitting down, you see this part of the bellows, they're resting on my leg here, and as I'm playing and I'm going out, I can move my leg a little bit with the bellows to support it, and that's great. But if I'm standing up playing, there's no support here, and so this part is just loose. And if I anchor my hand like this, I have much more control over the bellows. If they were sliding around like this, they just, as they expand out like this, they would just drop down a lot, and I would lose control of it. So anchor the palm of your hand, or the heel of your hand, really, this part here, to the side, and then pivot. So where should you do that? The answer is that depends on the key that you're playing in and which chords are part of the song that you're playing. So if you're playing, you know, a simple song like Kalinka basically has 2 chords. So if I'm playing it in A minor, and let's say it's A minor and E7, those 2 chords are very close together. I would then anchor my hand up here near the A and the E buttons, and then I would just pivot to reach. Now if I played it in a different key, let's say I played it in A flat minor instead, I would anchor my hand down here close to that A flat button so that, you know, I can reach these chords and then like that. So that's a super simple song where the reach isn't very long. You know, if I play a song that has more chords and more spread, bigger jumps here, I'm gonna have to think a little bit about where I put my hands. So if I'm playing Creep, Creep has 4 chords, but it's F and then A, so that's a bit of a jump, right? From the F to the A and then down to the B flat. So I'm going to be back down here. So I'm probably going to anchor my hand somewhere in the middle there, maybe right around where the C is, so that it's a small reach down to the F, jump up to the A, and then back down here to the B flat. And the whole time, my hand is still attached to the side here, and I'm just pivoting like that. Because in reality, I mean, you're not really going to jump from here to there, and you've got a pretty good reach. Like if I'm right around the C here, I can pivot all the way up to the E or the B even. That's a bit of a stretch, but still. And I can also pivot downwards all the way to the A flat. And songs generally don't contain all of those chords, and so like find somewhere in the range of the chords. So you can always look at what the chords are in the song that you're planning on playing before you start, and then anchor your hand in the middle and then pivot up and down like that, and that will give you a lot better bellow control and reach and accuracy when jumping between these chord buttons. So I hope that's useful.